At this point you might be thinking, what, another acronym? And I do feel like I can understand that fatigue with all these acronyms. So AEO stands for Answer Engine Optimisation, and it's important to consider this in your marketing strategy because of the rise of AI, answers are becoming more prominent in search results. So you might have already experienced this when you were searching for something on Google and then the answer comes up in an AI overview box. It could also come up in a featured snippet, it could come up in voice discovery. So essentially what you're doing is you're trying to get the answer to a question that you have written within this produced answer on Google. So the reason why it's important is because it's stopping people from clicking through to your website because they are able to get answers more quickly. So for example, if someone was searching for like an hour case, marketing consultancy in Manchester, or like what's the best marketing consultancy in Manchester, they might immediately get an answer from a competitor within that box before ever being able to sort of scroll down and go on a link that would take them to a website because they've already got the answer. So you want to be able to create content that is optimized for AEO, so you're more likely to appear as in an answer-led search query. So it stands for Generative Engine Optimisation. So the difference between AEO and GEO is that you're looking to optimize your content for generative AI. So if you're using a platform like Perplexity or ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, what you're looking to do is make sure that when somebody searches for something, you are one of the suggested lists that come up. So if somebody's searching for like best pet beds in the UK on like ChatGPT, you want to be on that list of suggested websites when they search for that. So again, it's very important to kind of like consider that when you're thinking about your overall content strategy. SEO is still incredibly important because people are still using traditional search to look for things that they need or want. So people are still typing in their queries into Google, they are still clicking on links, still going onto websites. That is very much alive. People have been doing that for like decades. That's not something that's just going to disappear overnight with AI. So it's still really important to consider SEO and still have that same strategy in place that you're using if it's effective at getting your website ranking highly in Google. What you're actually probably already doing will be good for answer engine optimization and generative engine optimization, because even though of course there are lots of nuances around these new ways to provide a search experience for your audiences, ultimately it all comes back to having content that is incredibly useful, incredibly relevant and unique and trustworthy. So when you are creating content that ticks all of those boxes, you are creating content that fits in with the strategy of AEO, GEO and SEO. So at MP&Co, we are really looking into helping our current clients and prospective clients understand the relevance of AEO, GEO and SEO and how it should fit into their marketing strategy, and then how to implement it as a strategy in their marketing. So the thing that we are doing at the moment is we are creating a very accessible, easy to follow guide that teaches you how to get your brand optimized for AI discovery. Something else that we're looking into is how to deliver that as a service. So when we get a new client on board, they're looking to either update their website or create a new strategy, have a new content plan. That's something that we're going to be starting to really include within that campaign and content planning, so that you're fully equipped to embrace this crazy new world of AI and discovery, even though it's of course a subject that there's a lot of tension around AI. I do think that it's not necessarily about embracing it, it's just about acknowledging it, that it's there, it's not going away, and we do need to adapt these strategies to make sure that users can find us on every single channel that they are actively using. And of course AI is a part of that channel and a part of that picture.